Good afternoon. Welcome to Jim Munley's World of Weather. Clicked on to long-range weather forecast discussion for June 30th through July 14th. Before I get to the forecast, we're going to talk about the possible tropical development. We're seeing very unusual things happening. It's not that unusual, but still unusual, if you get what I'm saying. This doesn't happen, but the Eastern Atlantic is starting to pick up. We have another wave here, low chance of developing, still 20%. And then we have this other area we've been watching. The National Hurricane Center has it at 90%. So tropical system could probably develop at any moment now, probably tonight or tomorrow, as I've been saying the early part of the week. And a plane that is investigating this area has found tropical storm force winds. So areas here, Venezuela, the Leeward, Windward Islands, they all have to pay attention to the storm. Now we're going to take a look at some of the models here. All the models taken across this area here. Then we look at this is the early cycle. And then we look at the other one. They all taken here pretty consistent. But it's still the possibility that a trough in the west could cause it to lift more into the Gulf of Mexico, towards the Gulf of Mexico at the sea. And then other disturbances we have here, over here, over the Gulf of the northern Gulf of Mexico, the system that could bring some rain to Texas. Okay, it's in the area of favorable shear, light shear here across this area. So everything's going warm water temperatures. So this system is good to go, and it could probably start at any moment. So now we're going to get to the forecasts for June 30th through July 14th. Or July 4th. And you see, we have been talking about this upper low here that sinks southward towards the Great Lakes. It kind of stays over Hudson Bay, but still forces a trough here across the northeast. And talking about that possible tropical development, we'll look at that at the surface. This is the GFS. Doesn't show much of rain, but here, we'll back it up a little bit. You see our system right here, kind of jumped around. This tomorrow, and then it moves inland into Texas, could bring some heavier rain there. And then to the north, we have, I don't know why this model's not loading. Okay, but I have to go by one model. Brings a cold front through the northern states, in the Midwest and Ohio valleys, and we'll call showers and storms. And then in the Four Corners region, we also have monsoonal moisture, an early start to monsoonal season. That'll bring some scattered rainfall to the region that could be locally heavy. Okay, we're going to, I forgot to also mention, during this period, we have a stall front across the Gulf Coast into southeast, and that would be the focus of some heavy rain and storms. Okay, we're going to look at the period now for July 5th to the 9th. And we have the upper low that remains over Hudson Bay, along with a trough over the northeast, weaker trough compared to what's been, and a stronger trough here over the northwest or parts of the western states. But it's still a tendency for a trough, a weaker trough. You can still see a northwest flow here. So for this forecast period, I'm calling for below normal temperatures here, and I'm calling for anomalies to be near 4 degrees below normal, above normal temperatures here, with anomalies at least 8 degrees above normal, mainly across this region. And I'm keeping it near normal here due to a tendency of a weak trough. For precipitation, calling for, gotta get the precipitation map. I'm calling for above normal precipitation here for the Four Corners, and for this region, probability of occurrence 35 to 40%. And we have an area below normal precipitation here, and here, probability of occurrence is 35%. Now we're going to look at the period for July 10th to the 14th. Little overall changes forecast. Still have our upper low here. Still a tendency for a trough here across the northeast. Like I said before, still a stronger trough here across this across the northwest, negatively tilted. But then we have a ridge in between. So for this forecast period, I'm calling for a little change in temperature anomalies. And for precipitation, the change from the previous period is to include the Northern Plains, Upper Mississippi Valley to the 35 to 40% chance of above normal precipitation. So that's a long range weather forecast discussion for June 30th to July 14th. Thanks for coming, Jim, on this World of Weather, and have a good day.